people, and welcome to Unwrap with me, your girl Helen. Today my guest, I just call her an entertainer because she's really multi-talented in this entertainment industry. She can sing, she can act, she can produce. I don't know about directing though. Produce movies, that is. So movie production, she can sing, she can write, she can dance. I'll find out what more else she can do. I'm talking about Adora, and I'll get to chatting with Adora on the other side. Welcome back. I mentioned earlier that I'll be chatting with Adora, multi-talented. Most of you call her Adora Ndazanda. How are you?
Hi Helen, how are you?
Good. Ndazanda. Tamlazanda. Oh, multi-talented. What can't you do? I know you can sing, you can act, you can produce a movie, you can write, you can dance.
What can't I do?
Yeah.
I can't rap.
You can't, not even, just give us a try. Give it a try. I'll be the one to judge. Okay, Adora, just tell me about yourself. You're a Kopala chick, I take it, right?
Yes, I'm a Kopala chick, born, bred, raised on the Copper Belt, Kitwe to be precise. I grew up from 1 to 10. I was in Kitwe, and then from there I had to go to boarding school. That's Mkinge Girls in Kasempa. And I spent like two to 3 years there. And then after that, I didn't stay longer. When I completed, I had to go to South Africa. That's where my guardians were. And from SA, I said, if I'm going to find or be who I want to be, the passion and the urge that I have within me, I need to go back home. And that's how I had to come to Lusaka. So yeah, and trust me, I had never stepped a foot in Lusaka, but I was Zambian. Yes, until I came back from South Africa 2012. That's when I stepped foot in Lusaka.
What were you up to apart from singing? It was just singing that brought you to Lusaka or something?
You know, sometimes there has to be a negative incident that should happen to take you out of your comfort zone and move you to another level. If you're comfortable where you are, you never know what is in front of you. So I remember I started singing when I was very young. I was at Riverine Primary School. They used to call me Rebecca Malope, the young Rebecca Malope at that time, Girl Guides, Child to Child. But the time I went to South Africa, my elder brother told me, he said, okay, I know you've got a voice and I know that you want to sing, but for me, that's not my priority. That's not what I want, you know. To him, he wanted me to be behind the desk, and I did not want to be behind the desk. I wanted to make a change somewhere, somehow. Not to make a change for a company, but I wanted to make a change for a country, for a nation, you know. That, to me, was my dream. And so one day he found a demo in the house, and he listened to it, and for 2 days he didn't speak to me, not even a word. And then after that he called me and he told me, he said, Adora, we need to talk. So I knew that, you know. Then he told me, he said, I don't want you to sing. I know, yes, you've got the talent, you've got the voice, but that is not what I want from you right now. Yeah, you are intelligent, you're smart. I want you to do something that is just something that's going to be different from what it is that your heart is telling you to go to. And he told me, he said, this is life, it's reality. Things are tough out there. So sometimes don't rely fully on your talent. That's what he told me. And then I reached a point where I said, okay, I hear you. but the passion to sing is burning inside of me.
Yeah.
And I want you to just hear me out just for a little bit. So he told me, he said, no, for me, if you're going to stay in my house, then you have to do what I tell you to do, because it's my house and my rules.
Yeah.
But if you want to do you, then there's a door.
Wow.
Yeah. So I remember I had my moments. I cried. I think I was like 21 then.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to church, and when I went to church, we had we went in a 12 days fast for 2012, and our pastor said, you need to pray for 3 things that you want to see in your life next year. So I said, number 1, I want my career, my music career, somebody has got to hear me sing. Someone has to hear my voice.
Yeah.
Second, whatever it is that I'm going to venture in, I want to be the best at it. I want to learn both guided or unguided learning. Third, it's like I was imagining I'm in a restaurant, and then I'm given a menu, and they say, okay, so what man do you want as your husband? Then I put, okay, it has to be like this, check, 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 you know?
Yeah.
I said he has to be God-fearing, he has to understand my dreams and push me to my dreams. He has to be a man of influence in society. I did not want... my dream was I want to do something for the nation or for the country. So I needed somebody who was going to look at that.
Yeah.
And appreciate that and say, okay, we can grow this, or we can mold this into this, you know. So it has to be tall. Since I'm dark, it has to be lighter than me. Yeah, I did say quite something. It's on my list. And it was just a week later, my sister calls me and she says, you know what, Dad is late. My father died when I was 10, 11. Dad is late, and the Kuba Pension House people have just called, and they're saying they want to sponsor one of his children who's still in school, but the person has got to be within Zambia so that they're able to monitor this fees and the funds and everything. And by then my brother had already cut me with school, you know. He said, you have to fight for yourself, you know. If you want to go to school, Adora, you have to begin to start paying for you. You need to know all these kind of things, you know, for me. And I said, okay, let me come. And that's how I looked for NIPA. I found NIPA, put in everything here, there, and that's how I came to Lusaka.
Wow.
I just told my brother, I said, thank you so much for what you have done for me.
Blessing in disguise.
But now I need to find my wings, and
Yeah.
I need to go, and that's how I left.
Nice. I think before we go further, I know we have a lot of things to talk about. By the way, I came, look at my nails, they're not done.
Mine too, you see, I've just done one.
You have to do something.
Yes, we need to.
Okay, can we go on a break? The first break, this break, I want you to pick any of your videos that we can show on the show.
Any of my videos, oh my God. Let's start with the first one, the intro, Ndazanda.
Yeah. I was praying you pick Ndazanda or Pirikit.
I'll get to Pirikit.
Alright, let's check out Adora with Ndazanda. Stay tuned.
Tenshitaya yelele, Ninshitaya vundu, one ten they can wish you yaki. More than you can imagine. But it do not ever dare to cross my boundary. Nangu vela maywe, nangu wukewe. I'll teach you a lesson I teach.
that's Adora with Ndazanda. That's the song that brought her on the scene, and we're all wondering where she came from. We're just liking the girl, the attitude in the video. Finally, she's doing something about my nails.
I know, right?
Yeah, but I don't mind my short fingers. And...
I don't mind.
Yeah, Adora.
Nice.
You being in the spotlight.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier that you like to keep to yourself. You don't like people being inquisitive, like about your life. But then, you know, like sometimes we have no control over what people say about us. We have no control about what people write about us.
Yeah.
You were once written about. You were in the papers. How did you handle that? How, at that moment, what was happening with you?
In fact, those are one of the things that we really don't know about showbiz when you're beginning, because the only thing that you look at is my talent, and you feel that everyone is going to love you. But because of that, I learned that it's not everyone who is going to love you. It's not everyone who's going to hate you. But what's very important is, if you are going to reach a point where you're going to be pleasing others, that's actually the biggest remedy of failure. Sometimes you need to learn to pass through the hard knocks in order for you never to be knocked down, because experience is always the best teacher. And what I learned from being written about in the media, in the papers, be it good or be it bad, I just love the fact that, yeah, people do actually spell my name right.
Yeah?
Yes.
So, but your family, what were they saying?
My family.
Yeah.
My family has always been supportive. Rain or sunshine. My brothers and sisters, I would say, they've always been there. And the person who really encouraged me so much, because I was very young by then.
Yeah.
I was very vulnerable. It's like I was a very small fish in an ocean, you know, and you're swimming with very, very much big fishes. And one thing that I thank God for is, if I was going to remain a small fish, I would not have been swimming in an ocean. I would have been put in a pond. And that's what my sister told me. She said, for you to be in an ocean and you're swimming with big fishes means that you have potential to grow, to even become a bigger fish. In fact, you can even become a whale.
Yeah.
But you need to see the traits. You need to master the traits. Every time you get into an environment, the first thing you have to do, let's talk, understand, and see your feel.
Did you ever at any point, did you get tempted, you know, like sometimes when you see people attacking you
and you're tempted to answer back?
Yeah, like just say, guys, let me make you understand, hoping they will understand, you know?
If there's one thing I am so good at, I'm so good at silence. I am very good with silence. You can push and prickle and do whatever that it is that you want to do. Yeah. You will never get a reaction out of me, except for one thing, which I'm not going to say.
No, I want to know, how do you react?
No. Okay, I'm going to give you my reaction if it's tempered in that way. If I'm pushed to that level.
What level? I want to know what freaks you out. We all have that point where we just say, Abapeve, it's beyond the word. I just have to react. What can make you go to that extent?
As I was saying, if I'm pushed to that level and I reach that
the
part,
end.
Yes, if I reach that part, I don't even realize that it is me. And I don't have time to give and exchange with words. I am very strong, and I will put you down. And trust me, I've got to leave a mark on you that you'll forever remember to say, I think I should never ever in my life cross that boundary.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's scary. It's like everyone watching is like, we shouldn't touch this lady.
No, it's only one thing.
At the end of the day, every person has that, you know, like,
yeah.
Okay, there are people who react easily. But there are people who take time to react, and when they react, because you're human, so the human in you will just show itself differently. Some people will shoot, some people will.
No,
Some
no,
people
I can't
would
shoot,
talk,
but I really
Some people
beat.
would say,
Yeah, beating.
me, I
do.
did.
Yeah. Beating, yes. Beating,
Kopala.
yes. Beating, yes.
Kopala beating.
Yeah, because my husband even tells me, says sometimes, where do you get this strength from? You
Who's
know?
your husband?
My husband.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just this nice, charming gentleman who is so, don't mess with me. I'm sweet, I'm calm. And
We're not going to show him on the show?
he just passed and said, Wele, you see?
But that was a quick pass.
Yes.
We want to know his name.
He's a flash.
We want to know his name.
You want to know his name?
Yeah.
Nah, he's just there. His name is Honey.
There were rumors that you were dating a certain actor.
Which one?
Oh, Adorah Mwape.
Really?
Yes.
That was a rumor. Oh, I love. Which other one was there?
You want me to say things that people tell me?
Say which other rumor was there?
No, I don't know about the other rumors, but this one was like the strongest because that's a rumor we know about when you came on the scene.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, it's good that it was a rumor.
Is it true or not?
You want to know?
Yeah.
That's why it's called a rumor.
Because it's what?
Because it's a rumor.
Okay. How long have you been married?
Because it's a rumor. This is going to be my 3rd year.
When do you think you'll be ready to show us? You know, like sometimes we are your fans, we're following you. We just want to know the good things happening in your life.
The good things that are happening in my life is...
When do you think you'll be able to be ready for the public to know about your partner? Just who the partner is.
No, the thing is that the public actually do know about who I'm married to. They just don't know anything about how our married life is.
Now you're playing with our mind.
Well,
You're saying we know but we don't know.
yes, you know, but you know nothing about us.
Okay. Why have you decided to keep it private though? Is it because of your past experience?
No, it's not even because of my past experience. It's because I'm a Zambian woman, Helen, and Narifundwa. My home is my tranquility. It's where I find peace. It's where I find refuge. It's where I am behind closed doors and I am me. So if I'm going to put my home out there, am I going to blame that person? No, it's me. And as a Zambian woman, the first thing that they've taught you is if you respect your home, people are also going to respect you because respect is earned. So that is the reason why. It has got nothing to do with experience. It's because I'm a Zambian woman and I'm proud.
But just showing us the face, like, oh, just a photo. That's disrespectful.
What do you mean?
No, you said you want to keep it private because they're respecting your home. So I'm just saying that when you don't...
If I show a photo or this, that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. If I show you the photo, what is it going to do to you?
I'll be excited for you.
For me, but I don't want you to be excited for me.
Like, we follow you and we feel like we're part of your life, so we just feel like you owe us, Adora, you owe us. We follow your music, we follow your music.
I personally feel that what I owe to the public is I need to be an inspiration to someone. Sure.
Then I'll be doing your nails when you come back.
Yes, no, this side, but you need to do me this side.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, we're taking a break right now, but I'm still coming back to chat with Adora. You still want to know Adora? Stay tuned. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're still watching Unwrapped, and I'm trying to do Adora's nails. She's doing. I'm not very good at these things. I talk. That's my job. Okay.
Good.
Adora, I think you've taken a back seat in terms of singing. We haven't heard from you in a while. What's happening?
Yes, I have actually taken a back seat, and I've taken front row seats with other stuff right now. I'm doing a lot of producing and film writing. So that is really what has very much started consuming me, because I looked at we have a lot of females who are able to bring and deliver the message and the music out there. But for me, I actually saw a little bit of space in the film industry in terms of having female producers, because I find that to be very much of a male world, and it's dominated by them a lot. So I said, okay, this is actually a very good platform for me to learn from them and then just multitask, because men cannot multitask as women can.
Yeah,
so true. That was the advantage that I saw in there, and so far I think it's really, really working for me.
What are you currently working on?
Right now,
something that we need to look forward to.
Yes. Last week we just wrapped up a feature film called Hang. This one, our veterans also came in.
Yeah.
We had to mix the fresh and the vintage, you know, the older the berry, the sweeter the juice, they say.
Guys, let me just brag. The photos look good. I think the movie will be great.
Oh, the movie is so good. And funny thing is, it's a story by yours truly, Adorah Mwape.
Nice.
And written by him and by me as well. So it's a good film. You need to see Hang. It's a good film.
When is it going to be premiered?
Soon. Let me just use the word soon. But it's really, really in the pipeline, and it's very good right now. It's in post-production as we speak, yes.
Nice.
And we've got a series that's coming up, Adam and His Eves. That's what I'm working on in terms of writing, and then it's being doctored by Chris Mokuli, Adorah Mwape, and Ivory Vanderboom from the Netherlands.
Okay.
So it's something that we really need to look forward to, you know. And of course, there's now Vindanda. It's a traditional dance film where you mix traditional dances with salsa. So this one is really going to be epic. In fact, I'm very excited with this one.
Are you acting?
I'm technically stealing a few rights in writing.
Okay.
Yes, I'm doing a little bit contributing in terms of writing it, and producing it, of course. Acting, let's see.
Okay. And you know what I'll do? Because you've kind of taken backseat in terms of music. Usually on this show, I make you pick one of your videos and another person's video. But because you're not really doing much, and I think people miss you, I'm gonna show both videos coming from you. So pick the second video coming from you.
Okay. Let's go with Pilikiti.
I'm very excited about this song, and it's coming from Adora featuring Chef with Pilikiti.
Sabatila niwe mwine de kampu mekoleza mpe mwine kumfa wino chili ubumi padyo silikona makane tubi usiku bwa kutikunkunza nkasaponga tsadila kusunsa mubongo wili wa kufinkunka sino chila sobe so kushupa
Lelo shae
I'm still trying to impress her right now. Are you impressed?
Partially.
Let me point out.
Partially.
Adora, just your last words to a young and upcoming artist. I'll say artist because they may be an actor, musician, whatever industry, visual arts. Yeah.
Okay. I think maybe even outside there in general, what I would like to say to you who is watching me right now, thank you so much for staying with us on Unwrapped, and I would like to encourage you. They say when there's love, there's gonna be some thorns, but without love, there will be no roses. What do I mean? If you love what you do or you have passion, you are going to go through a few hurdles. Those are the thorns. But if you decide to just sit back and say, I cannot go through this or attempt, then there's going to be no roses. So I urge you, whatever it is that you do, there are going to be thorns, but you have got to persevere. That's my last words to you.
Thank you. I had a great time here, though I forgot that you talk a lot.
Do I?
Yes. I enjoyed myself. Thanks for doing my nails.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for okay, Adora, thank you so much. Wish you all the best, whatever you're doing right now.
Yeah.
And I'm still waiting for the roll. Okay, so this has been your girl, Hellen Unwrapped. I was chatting with Adora, multi-talented Adora. Hope you've learned something. Her journey has been interesting and very inspiring. I hope you can take it up, learn one or two things, put them into play, and start on with your journey. Catch us next week on Unwrapped with another interesting celebrity. Remember to like our Facebook page, Unwrapped with Hellen. You'll find links for our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to watch all our episodes. Even this episode will be on YouTube. Bye-bye.